5 tips to help you on your journey. Number 1. Do things you and only you enjoy. True warm-hearted beings will see the love in whatever you do, not the imperfections. By aligning yourself with what resonates with your soul purpose, you allow others to see and take their own chance, to realize their own passion and follow their own path. If you are vibrating at a frequency of self-love and acceptance, others who see themselves in you and will feel accepted and learn to love themselves. Like the common saying goes, we are what we attract. Those that point out imperfections and dislikes in what you do are simply the ones that are going to catch the backhand of their own shot. You don't have to be attracted to their lower vibe. Remain true to you. It's okay if we slip up and release some negative energy. No one's perfect. If someone is rude to you or not projecting a higher frequency, and you feel your energy boiling inside, feelings of pain, anger, just let go. Take the seat of the self and watch as these energies arise. You may say, but these are not mine. He or she brought these out of me. But you see, they are actually doing you a favor. You surely don't want these energies, so let them go. Just because your consciousness follows these energies, it doesn't mean that you have to. Realize that negative, quote-unquote, people are actually helping you purge out these heavy energies. There is nothing but a difference in vibration. So when we choose to continue to remain positive and still see the light no matter how many times we are getting attacked inside energetically, we let go, and what seemed like a halt was just a red light to shoot you to the next level. Number 2, love yourself by feeling love. We all know that feeling good is what we search for, consciously or unconsciously. A technique which is used to trick the brain and body into feeling inner progress is visualization. Imagine something you would be doing that you love. It could be from the past, it could be made up, and it could be your future. Anyway, you get the idea. Focus on what drives you through the time that causes stress. Focus on the wanted feelings instead of the unwanted. Focus on what's under your control now, not in the future nor the past. The mind may be everywhere, but your body and your soul will always be present. It never stopped wanting love, it's always been waiting for that come up of daily love. Visualization is the ultimate tool of progress and productivity. Seeing endpoints, or rather changes within, comes prior to the changes we see in the third dimension. Like Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. Once you believe, you're 50% there. The other 50% leads me to number 3, taking action on what drives you. Every day after you see yourself there, you feel that burning desire. We have to follow through. Meaning, unfortunately, doesn't create itself. Itself is created through what we deem meaningful. Life can be a wonderful cushion and also a breeding system for motivated beings that see the light, not just in themselves, but everyone and everything. We take desire in one hand and determination in the other, and amazing things can happen. Higher powers will always be guiding us, but it's our job to align ourselves. The universe can lift you on your feet if you see it happening, but the universe can't get behind one who sees themselves as a mismatch to their desires. When we love our own drive, the universe turns on like a switch, and that is the law of attraction in and of itself. Duality is only a perception. We are not the universe in a literal perspective, but we are also extensions, part of the universal fabric in another. Number 4, feed your soul, not your ego. The ego will never stop wanting the instant hits of pleasure, so learning to tame this beast goes a long way in terms of discipline. Feeding your soul makes you energized and more certain about life. Feeding your ego too much will leave you depleted and exhausted, which can make it more harder to get back on track afterwards. Love is our natural state. Judgments and inner conflicts are not the essence of who we truly are. Even if you are going through rough times, connecting with your soul is the best choice you could make. We all come through our challenges, but the main lesson is what we learned. Hard times are a sign of growth nonetheless. Dropping your ego is not easy. Like looking from your past, you see how far you came from your past. Your future self knows why you are where you are at, so don't resist your desires to free your mind. It may feel like hitting a wall over and over. The process is always necessary. to try to make it as natural and as accepting as possible. Number 5. Tune into something more powerful than the outside world. Play some frequencies and lie in bed. Watch your thoughts. A good way of doing this is by constantly waiting for the next thought. Over time, you learn to let the energy that comes with these thoughts just pass through your conscious. I find that if I meditate like this enough times every week, I'm very detached. And when I find myself noticing that I'm stressing or in a lower vibration, I can immediately detach as fast as I attach myself to something in the first place. Regardless, any meditation in general will help with cognitive function and make it easier to see the world more clearer, and therefore identify with what you should be putting all your energy into. I often get drained midday from others. Sometimes I slip into a lower consciousness and lose my edge. If I realize this, I usually get a light bulb to snap back into vibrating at a higher level. This is the benefit of taking time out to cut yourself off from your thoughts. Change is not always easy, but life is full of change, and I believe that we are meant to go through drastic periods in life to be molded and flexible whenever shit actually hits the fan. I always imagine I'm on a boat flowing down a nice steady stream, but I look back to see all the rocks I just avoided. I feel relieved, but I also know that there is more to come. It's the universe's way of hardening us up, and we have the best opportunity to grow from it. You see, if we humans learned that life was naturally going to make us suffer, outside of our control, and the aim was to see the light in everything, our vibrational alignment would always be top-notch, always be growing. But we've been so programmed and depleted that we can't even see the light at the tunnel. That's why tuning in, no matter how you do it, is so key. Find your talent. Find your Achilles heel. Learn to embrace your flaws and flawlessness. I found that we can only really let go when we've gathered all and became whole, accepted our reality, and trust that we just have to be ourselves. I know you probably hear this a lot, but seriously, life is too short to sweat the small stuff. Be your own truth that lives every day, no matter what others say. Much love. Peace.